Are super aspirational people insecure?
I'm gonna surrender that one to KP.
What do you mean by super aspirational? What does that mean?
If you have a lot of gold, if you want to be the best of the best, if you want to dominate your industry in whatever it is that you do, are you insecure? Are you not comfortable within the person that you are to let your work stand on itself? Or is it that you have to make sure that you reach the top of everything to validate who you are to other people and maybe even to yourself?
I think I lost you for a second, but can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, I think I lost a huge portion of what you said, but um, I think that it depends. I think a lot of people grew up in households that kind of made kids who grew up to be adults feel like they have to do that. That's number one. So there could be some insecurity there, yes. I think that you have people that don't have anything else going on, and maybe their career is all they have going on, and they just put their all into that. So there could be some insecurity there. And then you have people who just, that's just them, and I don't necessarily think they're insecure. I think that they're just used to doing that, and now they do. I don't think that they're necessarily insecure. Now I will say that I come across people very often who step on other people's toes to get to those high aspirations, and I absolutely think those people are insecure. I don't think that it's necessary. I think, yes, your work should speak for itself, and I think that people will see you for who you are and what you stand for and how well your work is if you're just authentic. But I think if you are stepping on other people and not showing up your authentic self, then yeah, you might have some insecurity. I probably have a lot more thoughts on this, but I'm gonna just let it sit for a second.
Candace, did you want to crack before I started running my mouth? So for me, Adam, it's a character thing, right? It's no issue with having huge aspirations. There's no issue or no concern with wanting to be the best at your craft, the most wealthy. None of those things are issues. I would hope that for most people they pursue a level of excellence. So I'm good with the aspirational side of it. The only thing that I am concerned about from the insecurity bracket is what drives it. What is it, and at what length? How much of your character and how much of you as a person are you willing to sacrifice in order to obtain? How many are you going to step on? How many small businesses are you going to destroy in order to get to your destination? Or is there not enough space in your mind for everyone to eat or for everyone to grow? Is that one of the things that is driving you to be there? Or do you sit on the side of the coin where I just know that what I have and what I'm offering is the best on the market, and I believe that people deserve the best. Therefore, I'm going to push to destroy the competition in order to offer the best for the people. For me, it's about your character and what's driving your intent.
Hmm. Because I think about the easy, I guess, parallel for me is looking at athletes and how they have that chip on their shoulder, and how some of the best, we praise them for having that chip and using that chip and some real doubt and some fake doubt, and turning that into motivation to continue to do the things that others won't do to dominate. And then I go, are you just not secure enough in your abilities and your work ethic that you can go out and be the best of the best because of what you do, as opposed to listening to the instead of using the outside noise as a means to boost your motivation?
I think for a lot of in the athlete realm, I think it's about legacy. There's not an athlete that goes into the league with a high level of expectation that I can think of that isn't like the Hall of Fame would be nice. Like I can't think of any of them that are like, if I get to the Hall of Fame, I'm not going to accept it. There's few and far between that come in thinking that way. So for those in the athlete realm, it's about legacy. It's I want to make sure that people know that I showed up, I worked hard, I gave my best efforts, and I want this name that's on the back of my jersey to go in history as a person that did better than anyone else. I don't think it's an insecurity thing. I think it's a matter of this is what I want my legacy to be.